All right, Ghadir and Lee.
Hi everyone. Return your memory back. Can you tell me what were people using before the advent of the modern technology to communicate with each other? What was the best way for communication in the past? Post office. Of course, it was the post office, and also it was the only option for them to use to communicate with others. After that, the modern technology appeared, and it was the easiest and the fastest ways to communicate with others. Some people are still using the post office, but others are not. So nowadays there's an argument between two groups of people. Some people are for post office, but the others are against. So the title is, do we still need the post office? So today, Lee and I will discuss this topic, and we will talk about these two groups of people. First, I will tell you about people who are for this topic, and then Lee will tell you about the people who are against this topic. So let's see why some people are for this topic. There are three reasons. The first reason is post office is a national economic structure, and the second reason is it is available and easy to communicate. The last reason is there is a safety in mail and mailbox. So let's see the first reason. It's national economic structure. Change of address website mentioned that there are about 8.5 million people are employed in mailing and in the mailing and shipping in industry, and also the post office supports about $1 trillion in economic activity. The second reason, it is available and easy to communicate. We know that it is everywhere, and it is in every town and in every city in America. So many elderlies. So many elderly citizens of small towns and poor urban communities depend on the post office. Also, some businesses depend on postal services to send bills or to take orders, also to ship packages. The last reason is there is a safety in mailbox. There is a safety in mail and mailbox. The first thing is the safety of citizens' private information is protected because the postal service holds the control on mailbox delivery. Also, the dedicated mail. The dedicated mail carrier in a given neighborhood means that there are only two groups with access to that mailbox, such as designated postal workers and the family who lives at that address.
I have talked about why people need the post office. Now let's see why people do not need post office anymore. There are three reasons against post office. First is speed. Second is equal awareness. Third is financial issues. And let's move on the first point, speed. Now it's the high technology, so everyone uses technology to send the mail, to send a card, to send a gift for their friend, their families. And because why? Because the email, internet, high technology is faster than traditional post office. So the high technology are going to replace the traditional post office. So now I have the example for you. If you want to send a gift for your boyfriend, if you want to send yourself for a gift to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, now you just need to turn on the computer and click on some button to show you for your boyfriend and girlfriend. But in the past, you might need to pack yourself in the box and send you to your boyfriend or your girlfriend's home. But when you arrive, you might be died. So it's not fast. So now high technology is faster than traditional post office. And next reason is equal awareness. Now people's equal awareness are raising. People doesn't want to hurt our home, earth, so we want to save the tree or something like that. And most of the post office send a mail, and mail is made of the paper, and paper is made from the trees. And nowadays, most of the mails via the post office is advertisement. So we don't need this advertisement, so why we need to use the post office? And if we don't need this post office, if we don't need this advertisement, that means we use this mail and we save a lot of street, and we save our earth. That is second reason. And the last reason is financial issues. Most of the post office have big financial issues. In US, according New York Times account, February 6, 2013, states the post office is losing much money until now. From January until now, the post office in the US is already lose $2.2 billion. Why they lose this dollar? There are two reasons. The first reason is retirees. the U.S. government need to pay nearly $5.5 million for their for the healthy benefit to their employees when they are retired. That is a lot of money. So every year, the government need to pay almost this money for their employees. But if we use the email, internet, something, we don't need to pay lots of money for them like that. And next one is since 2007, the first class mail variant has declined 37% as use of the email, because almost 37% people use the email to send the mail. So we don't need to wait for the time, because first class, because that means you want your mail delivered tomorrow or at the same day. So now we can use the email. Email, we send it and people get it already now. In conclusion, post office is the only option for the people to communicate in the past. However, nowadays people want to use the technology to connect their friend, their family. So some people said we don't need post office, but some people still said we need post office. Both of two sides are correct. Somebody says yes because they're based on the national economic structure and available and easy to communicate, and the safety in the mailbox. But some people say no because they said that is the speed is lower and the economic awareness, and the third one is financial issue. Ghadir and I all agrees both of these reasons are correct, but the government need to handle it to be balanced. If they want to cancel the post office or they don't want to keep the post office. Thank you very much.